Hello and welcome back.
What is that?
You trying to do it?
You trying to bitch?
I gotta be me. No. What about me, Lucius?
What's up, openers?
Welcome to season 4, episode. Oh, y'all see the Kiki before we start. It was so funny. Season 4, episode 16. We are Open Relationship Podcast, where we have open and honest conversation and talk everything from A to Z as it pertains to LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at @IamRodneyWash.
I am Meech. You can follow me on IG at OneKing_Meech.
I am Randall, and you can follow me on IG at BeMyRandall. I got off Christian Mingle this week, and or you can hit me up on my spicier social media if you know where it is.
They got tired of seeing the open one.
They try to put me off, y'all. We're
going to send you back to church next week. Lord. I am Wally. You can follow me at Wally the Godfather on Instagram and YouTube, and also check out Car Talk with Wally.
And I am your host, Solomon E. Stretch. You can follow me on IG as Solomon E. Stretch. But before we go any further, happy belated birthday to me.
Thanks, guys.
Happy 50th! Everybody 50 in my
We would have got you a cake, but ain't nobody get it.
Did you get you some cake?
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
that's
Move
a good
on with the
question.
show, please.
Stop, y'all making him uncomfortable.
He's blushing.
I know, the many HR issues. Hey guys, we have collection plate. Host collection plate. So as you can see, it's no money. Let me wave. See it? Nothing. It ain't nothing coming out. No nothing.
Bro.
So that means we need some money, okay? 'Cause we bought out on the strippers this weekend. All right, so you can give in 3 ways. Open the first way, you can give us stars on Facebook. We have 5-star young professional gay black men, or you could join our Facebook group for 99 cents a month. We go live every 4th Thursday of the month, only for you all. Secondly, you can click the donate button in whatever podcast or description box you listen to us on. Go in that description box and click, Lord Jesus, description box and click donate. Get what your heart desire. And third, we have my bottom B, which is YouTube. And Solomon, so they can support us on YouTube, please.
We love it when you slide into our DMs, send us messages, send us pictures. I was going to say what you just said before we signed on for today, but I won't do that. But we love it, especially when you join us on YouTube every Tuesday night around 8-ish, where we have open and honest conversations, but we love it when you participate in our live comments. We especially love it when you go green. Become a member.
Also, buy those stickers, y'all. Want to see stickers across the screen, okay? It's at the bottom right of your screen. Click the $, buy those stickers. And also, for people who are on the podcast platform of our show, we love you here. I did not mention y'all the last 3 episodes, so I do apologize for that. But, we need 5 stars there, too. So give us 5 stars. Yes, grow the family. We love you here. Yeah. Also, we are 400 views away from having 300,000 views on YouTube. So, yeah, we only need 400 views, guys.
Share.
We are growing. Share, like, and comment. All right, Meech, take it away.
All right, openers, before we get into our first segment, we have to pay these bills. If you don't know by now, Apple is our official sponsor for this here Open Relationship Podcast. If you haven't done so yet, click the link in the bio for 1 month of Apple TV or Apple Music. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. Also, we will be live for our Green Check members, Patreon subscribers, and our Facebook subscribers next Thursday, shortly after 8 o'clock, and every 4th Thursday of the month thereafter. Y'all good?
What you shaking off?
I look wrinkled.
You are wrinkled.
No, I'm not. Just bitch.
Ciao.
Meech, go ahead, do your hot topics.
All right, so we got a couple hot topics today, guys. First and foremost, a week ago today, Beyonce choreographer was Jeep was robbed in a parking lot here in Atlanta. They stole unreleased music, unreleased concert footage, plans for future tours. A warrant was issued today for the arresting of the people. They did have images of those who stole. They haven't been made public. The names have been made public, but Beyonce was robbed a week ago today here in Atlanta. She prepared for her 4 shows that she had in 5 days.
Look, that lady's not coming back.
Listen,
Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back.
As
She ain't
much
giving
as
y'all a
Atlanta
week.
made her, yeah.
She said
Somebody
for
gave us
the,
$1.99.
but
I did.
Oh, Solomon, thank you for the $2.
you believe that hard drive wasn't
screaming.
encrypted though?
What happened?
But yes, Beyonce was robbed last.
You believe that hard drive was not encrypted?
No, they said it was password protected.
Okay, all right.
But I just can't believe. I can't believe the choreographer had it in a Jeep in the middle of the city, nowhere near Beyonce. But we'll get there another day.
Slim, we are not. We are friends.
What that say?
All these men are in an open relationship with each other.
Slim,
No.
we can be. You
With each
gonna send us some?
other.
Slim, we can be. You gonna send us some dollars?
Look, subscribe to Patreon.
Subscribe.
Now that's a big check. I don't know if you got it. You ain't got enough money for that.
Slim, hit that DM, Slim.
Okay. All right. So the next 3 hot topics is all about y'all's here president. In the last week, he did make some changes. He reversed a Biden law that was put into place a couple years ago that they would move medical debt from credit reports, which was spearheaded, I believe, by Kamala Harris, a former VP. That is now reversed. It was set to help like $42 million off of people's credit reports, which will greatly help people get houses, homes, student loans, private loans, other things like that. But he has reversed that law, y'all. Also, this week and a couple weeks ago, I told y'all that he had reduced a lot of HIV funding in the United States. The Senate yesterday morning approved $9 billion in HIV aid to go back to Africa. About 2 months ago, they had took it out of his spending bill, but they actually put it back in the bill and voted on it yesterday. It's up for a final vote on Friday. And then finally on Trump, the Supreme Court did give him permission to continue reducing the people at the Department of Education. His next plan is to push back voting rights. He wants both of those to go back to the state. Education funding as well as voting rights. He wants them to be state and federal. So, as you guys already know, it's a very conservative board, and they are in favor of reducing the voting rights. They haven't said it out loud, but some of their rulings will let you know that that's coming. So that is 3 topics on Trump. You guys got anything else? Anything?
God bless America.
God bless America. All right, rolling over to the 2 last topics. These are on sports. A lot of people tell me I don't never talk about sports, so I came up with a sports topic for you guys.
What's going on?
Do you guys know who Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is?
Yes, I do.
Who's Caitlin Clark?
She's white, Angel Reese is black.
That's what you need to know. So a former football player by the name of
Period.
RG3, who is a black analyst now. He used to be a quarterback, I believe, for the Washington Redskins, was their name at the time. He tweeted out a picture the other day of Angel Reese. He's black. Of her in a monkey costume. Her face was made into a monkey costume, and stating that he was not a fan of Angel Reese. He felt like she hates Caitlin Clark. He felt like she's jealous of her. Shaq, you guys know, world famous Shaq. He was on TV saying today that he wants to beat the man up and that he needs to stop playing into the black versus white thing. So it was a lot of sports commentators, sports journalists, analysts, even politicians, some of them feel like, that was coming to Angel's defense today, say just because she's making her money and just because she plays very hard does not mean that she hates that white woman, and they should let her make her money off the court and stop trying to downplay her greatness. I did check the stats. She does lead the NBA, WNBA in offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds separately. Even if you took out one, she would still have more than the other. All of the other ladies.
He put her in a monkey suit, a black man.
Yeah, he said that he was retweeting it from a smaller account that tweeted it to him because he's been posting negative stuff about her for like months. I've seen it myself.
But even if he retweeted it, that like in no way is that right.
Right.
And
the
as a
account
black,
had like 700 followers. He has like 3, 4, 5 million. So even if you saw, you amplified it, which makes it even worse. So basically, he's trolling her, and then he said someone from her camp called him privately and said that she told him, Angel told the person, that she does hate Caitlyn. So that's why he tweeted. But anyways, we're not going to let racism prevail, even if it's self-hate within its own black kind. Also, our final hot topic of the day is the WNBA is actually growing, guys. They just added 3 new cities. Cleveland, which already had a team previously, but it was shut down. Detroit, which also previously had a team, but they just added Portland. So now we have 3 new teams in the WNBA. So we are supporting, and the league is 70% black females. So we definitely want to support the WNBA and congratulate them on adding that, because that means there's revenues coming in. They have a new TV deal, which I believe is close to $1 billion coming in over the next 12 years. So they're doing really, really well in the WNBA. As long as we get their salaries up, that's what they're really trying to do.
Yeah, I think they make what, $75,000
like
a year?
$75,000 a year, but they only play they have a shorter season than the NBA guys.
I'm gonna be honest.
So-
Do you think basketball players should be making millions a year?
Yes,
Yes.
because
Really?
they generating billions and
Oh, okay. We can pay my residuals.
They have a $1 billion deal with TNT, ABC. They sell it overseas. It's huge so they have like billions of advertising dollars that they sprinkle down into their CBA for the players. And then the teams, that's just like when LeBron went to the Lakers, tickets was like $50. They're like $590 now. You know what I mean? So like they're generating all this money. So the NBA players should be making their money, but the WNBA players, we just need to support them and put more investment into them so they can grow as well. So thank you guys for tuning in, listeners, and my guys up here. That is Hot Topics for the week. Typically in fashion, I follow up with my boy Randall. He has his still world famous open up session for us. So let's go.
I love that you called me world famous, Meech. You know, if anybody gonna support me, it's gonna be Meech.
Thank you.
But y'all, welcome back to Open Up. Open Up is the segment where we use the lens of the Black queer experience to unpack non-traditional relationships and sometimes traditional. Today, I want to talk about time. We're going to talk about time. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, time. So let's be real. I love a good hustle, and we love a good passive income or side job or just dreams in general. And my question in it is that, like, between these dreams and Zoom meetings for work and going to the gym and meal prep and all of these things, like, where are we leaving space for the actual relationship?
The romantic relationship?
Yeah, the romantic relationship, like, where are we leaving room for love when these things, like, when we have all this going on? I feel like I watch people, and, like, sometimes I'm even guilty of it, but I feel like we are dating our calendars. Like, I see people, and I see how wrapped up people get in, like, who they are, and, like, I have all these things going on, and again, a lot of times that's the first thing in my mind is like, well, bruh, that's why you ain't got no man. It's that you got all these other things going on. But I want to bring that. I want to bring that to the group, and I want to hear what your thoughts are on it. So we're going to unpack whether this hustle and grind culture is messing with our ability to connect, or if love just needs to get in line behind our Google Calendar.
I have some thoughts here. I definitely think that from my experience that a lot of people, especially in Atlanta, it's an aesthetic community, straight and gay. So a lot of people's priorities are about, like, their body, their amount of money, the presentation that they build. And I think that does leave little to no room for a relationship, because the relationship can kind of feel like a detractor from that. So in that, though, there are a lot of those people who have this image of, I'm looking for love, or I want love, or I'm just busy, or whatever. I know that two things can be true at the same time, but I feel like a lot of those people are simply lying to themselves and lying to everybody else. That they're not looking for love?
Yeah, it's like I want love for the next 2 days.
A lot of people want attention.
I'm not really trying to spend or devote the energy to love that.
Go ahead.
So I think it's really you may desire it in your heart, but you may not be capable or understand the time that it takes to put into love and developing a relationship. I mean, I look back in, my previous experience, like 2019 was one of those crazy years for me. Like, I was a full-time consultant. I also operated an Airbnb. I also was looking for a second house. I also had a part-time gig, and I was trying to date somebody who that person ended up getting married a year and a half after we dated, because it was like, clearly I was not, and not to say that we should have been married, but it's just like I was not putting the time and effort into the connection. Right. Because in addition to all the things that I had to go on, I also had all these different friend groups and, dedicating time towards that. So I was probably a horrible person to date.
So that's the question is like, can people who are like in full grind mode, just like that, can they be emotionally available?
Yes, I mean, it's the old
like
saying.
How
you make time, we will make time for it. I think it's a very simple answer.
It's very simple.
If your mind is not on, you might say like, "Oh, I want to be in love," but nigga, if you spending 24 hours, 23 hours and 30 minutes in a goddamn hustling, and then the other 30 minutes at the gym, like, what time you got for me? But then you might not find then a person might not be the right person for you, who you want to be. Then the idea might be nice, but they don't make you want to do that extra step.
But again, if we're using your math right now, and they're spending 23 and a half hours in grind mode and 30 minutes in the gym, that leaves no room for you. Saying. So that means that there is no room for emotional availability.
But some people do like the idea of love, and not the actual experience of it.
Yeah, they're in love. They're in love with the idea of love. Does that give them the emotional availability to do it though?
I don't know the answer to that question, but I say for me, I just say if you're dealing with me, just make the time that we do have count, because I do come from a place where I've been homeless before, so I do have that go get it mentality, but I also understand that I'm experiencing life right now, and I'm not there anymore. So we may not have 5 and 6 hours just to lay up and do nothing. But I can talk to you on your lunch break. You can come over before you go to the gym. Let's just make our time count and maximize that.
That makes sense.
But also don't be like tired and all that stuff when you around me, because you don't give everybody your 100%. I only get 10.
Listen, I used to tell somebody, don't get exhausted by the world and bring me what's left.
Yeah.
We used to have that argument a lot. You come to me with all these things. No. That's not what this is supposed to be.
So, Rodney, would you cancel a money-making opportunity for a date?
I would. But I really have to like that person, I'm going to be honest. I have to really, really like you.
Can I move it?
Currently. Can
I move
Can you move
the opportunity?
No. It was Beyonce, it was last minute Beyonce tickets.
What you mean?
But it was a surprise, so you don't know what it is. But like that's what was behind door number one. Hey, are you?
It depends what it is.
Are you? Don't worry about that. Are you available Monday? Are you available
No,
Monday
I'm not.
night?
Sorry.
Damn.
I would turn down the
and
ticket
tomorrow
for the
morning. Tomorrow morning or a year and a half later, you see that man get married, or you see that man tomorrow morning.
Is that hand holding you close at night?
Or you see that man tomorrow morning taking pictures with another nigga at the Beyonce concert.
We always think they're gonna be there.
I think money is very dangerous. I think it's nice to have money, honestly, because like I think to fit your needs, not what your wants and desires. If your needs are met, I think you're doing great. There's a lot of people who just want a roof over their head, who just want a car to move. And sometimes we have stuff that, like, I could have got a lesser house, to be honest. I could have been house, house not that expensive, but like, you know what I mean? I could have saved money, but I want what I want. And sometimes I feel like, because we want to think we need them, right? Mm-hmm. And when you put your life in this money mode, you're gonna always look for like a different adventure because you don't never have enough money.
So for me, I think I approach it from a different perspective. So I think it all depends on where your priority lies at that given moment. Like, life is not linear. Like, currently my life is not linear. Like, I'm an entrepreneur and I have been for, the last couple years. So for me in a phase of building business, like if I get a large opportunity, like whoever I'm dating, they're going to understand where I'm currently at. And
you hope
maybe I'm not I mean, if you don't, then you may not be the right person. I mean, I think it's just simple.
But you have to make. I mean,
They could be the right person to
we
be the
get
wrong
older
time.
every goddamn day, y'all.
That could
But
be.
is that the energy that you walk into things with? Is it like, hey, you see where I am? Like, you see where I am. No need for me to fake it. Like,
Yeah. And that's not always going to be the case. I'm not always going to compromise like opportunities for a relationship or love. Like that, if this is a one-off situation, or there are certain times where this needs to be prioritized and this is where this needs to be prioritized. But it's just like, you have to understand that it's a give and take, and like I can't shut off like, this person to just run off and just do this. It's all about.
But you can't marry your money, though, friend.
Randall,
I want you to make sure you understand that.
Because I have a question specifically for you.
Yeah.
Like what is your version of intimacy? Like when you're in that mode,
Yeah.
right? What's your version of intimacy that doesn't require time or love, or time or money?
So it does require time. Like I like having in-person conversation, in-person intimacy. Like I do require that. But sometimes it could be like, hey, let's sit together and, work on our goals together. They could be right there with me, and they could be working on their own stuff. I mean, so it's just like, it's all about compromising how you look at the situation. But as far as like, yeah, if I'm going, somebody called me today and be like, hey, I got this contract for you, but I need to be here tomorrow. And then you say, I got Beyonce tickets. I'm sorry, Beyonce, like you are not the priority right now.
It's interesting. It's interesting you bring this up, because I was just watching, I don't know how old this was, but Trevor Noah was talking about how we trade community for convenience. And so we want family, right? But in order to have the family, we work and we grind to pay for babysitters, to do all of these things that make our lives convenient. But we lose community. We lose the connections at the grocery store, the hardware store. We lose connections with our neighbors. And I think we do the same thing with intimate relationships. I think because it's not convenient for what I need right now in terms of money or in terms of personal advancement, it just creates an opportunity for loss and lack. And so, yes, I want to progress in the future, but I'm sacrificing making a commitment or a connection with someone who's available now. I think we get into these modes where I guess it's that instant gratification. Like the money can come right now, but to build a relationship with somebody, because this is about relating, but to build a relationship, it takes time.
Yeah.
And it requires me to go on dates. It requires me to go to dinner. It requires me to spend the night. It requires me to meet your family. It requires me to meet your friends. It requires me to do all these things. Yeah. But I can go out here and make this money today. Yeah. I can go out here and make this money tomorrow. And that turns into the focus, as opposed to, well, when you have your money and you're living your life, who's going to be there to enjoy it with you?
Yeah.
Right. Do you want somebody there to enjoy it with you?
That is true.
And I feel like that's where we get into the chicken or the egg conversation, like where, because you're absolutely right. Like what matters, but then also what's the expectation of someone else? Like, am I expecting
also
someone?
What matters when?
Yeah.
And so for me, it's not a matter of being right, because I lived a life where I had the achievements, and like there was a time where like I would advance and I would do a special thing for myself, like buy myself a watch or whatever. But what I really wanted was to have someone there to celebrate in these moments, and I didn't have that. There was a lot of achievements
Not
that
go to rent.com to bring somebody to a function.
Rent.com.
That's what you was doing, Fred?
No, not me. Not him either. I'm just saying, I know some people who does that.
First of all, don't be throwing the.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Don't throw the.
Solomon.
Don't be throwing those examples.
You're right.
Put that during
Wait a
your
minute.
turn.
Fred, I know some people.
Never.
Listen.
I know a person. I'm good. Damn,
You know who I'm talking about. I love you.
Wow.
Randall.
They be high for pay, baby.
This is what I think. I think that if I want to be an actor and I'm scheduled for a date and my agent calls me and says Tyler Perry wants to see you, that is a lifelong dream of where I want to go to. The date has to be rescheduled.
Yeah,
if
that
it's
makes
for
sense.
Beyonce tickets and I am not in the industry, not trying to be her manager, choreographer, dancer, none of I'm just a fan, I'm turning down the tickets. I also was going to say
That's all I was
that
saying.
I know a lot of people who feels like they need so many accolades before they feel they're ready for love. So I always ask people, when in your life do you feel like love is something tangible for you? And if it's not today, then there's not really a need to sacrifice for that person because they've said to their self, love is not possible right now.
But I also think that goes into like, when are you alone enough?
I don't want you. I feel like if you are that busy and that in grind mode, I don't even think I waste my time trying to talk to you.
Or just ill prepared for love.
I mean,
You can be available and still.
Damn, what do I get?
I feel
can't
like
get a drop out the
a lot
cup.
of times we're left to choose between this binary
Yes.
of like love and ambition. And I think that was my whole point in this. Is that's not
I think I would be further off in
comparison.
life if I wasn't in a relationship from 18 to 23 and 23 to 27.
Correct.
What more could you have?
Absolutely.
I have a question.
You would
Hold
be
on one
further
second,
off
Fred.
in life because you like. So this is my quote. This is my quote to in life is like, God gives us 99 balls to put in 100 buckets. So that means that in some way, shape, or form, one of those buckets is definitely not going to get a ball.
Definitely.
So if we're thinking about that and we're thinking about placing more than one ball in the bucket of love or in the bucket of like ambition, that means that less and less buckets are going to get balls.
I don't like that quote, by the way.
I mean,
Your God is playing with you.
I mean,
Solomon said he want all the balls.
you know,
In all the buckets.
but I'm like
All the balls.
the piece of realist in me says, you know what? No, like you're going to find a flaw in everybody, in everybody and everything. And
I have a question, though. Can I ask a question to Meech?
Hold on, let him finish.
I'm sorry.
Keep going, Randall. You looking me down.
You're gonna have a flaw.
Yeah, Tyler Perry wants to take. Wait, I'm reading. I'm sorry.
Everything is gonna have a flaw, right? Read with your eyes.
Oh, wow.
Read with your eyes
You need to be careful if Tyler Perry want to meet with you. That's what he said.
right now. No, meet with me. I sign NDAs.
Thank you.
I do.
Let's keep the
And I
cash
respect
coming,
them.
baby.
I was talking to somebody today about listening to Sugar Daddies. All right.
Yeah, but I think we're actually out of time. I really love this conversation. Like,
Let me ask this one question.
Go-
please,
go for it.
Monty.
51.
go for it.
Meech, because all right, from the outside looking in, right?
Okay.
Because like
Oh, God.
your stories. No, and this is being real.
Okay.
It seems like you have a very fun lifestyle, right? If persons not really know you have a house, you're doing things you want to do. So you made that statement that you feel like you'd be further off. What more do you feel like you needed? You wanted that you don't have now?
I wouldn't say the things I didn't have. I would say I would have more. And I would also say I would have got them faster. So during that 18 to 22, there was a agreement that I wouldn't work for a lot of that time.
Oh, interesting.
So I didn't go to college until I was like 22. And all of my friends went at 17, 18. So I was a little behind. I was on my path, but I wasn't on the path that I wanted to be before I met that person. And then after that was over, it was like a reality check. Like, oh, okay. Now it's on me to make sure this is okay. Now I got to figure this out. Now I got to do this on my own. And there's nobody here to be like, I got this or.
Meech, I love that. Like, I love what you're saying there, but.
I said that out loud.
And like, I get what you're saying there, but baby, whoever that person was, it took their influence, whatever it was, to like give you the space to get to where you are now.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't feel like those.
I was definitely more motivated.
Yeah.
For sure.
Don't feel like during that time, just because you didn't go to college during the time where your peers did or your friends did, like you learned things that you learned things in love that they could not have learned in college.
It was
and learning them at the time that you learned them. And when you did, it's brought you to who you are now. So like,
amen.
Maybe professionally you might have gotten somewhere, but would you have presented us as this person? I don't believe that to be true.
I take that.
Yeah. So all right, let's wrap it up. Y'all. So I think the whole conversation just means that love and ambition are not enemies.
Hell, y'all sound like it is.
I like that.
According to y'all, it is.
Yeah,
I don't think it is at all.
They're not enemies. Like there really is a balance, and I think a lot of times, like I provide this binary just to give people the idea of understanding what each side sounds like. But I always say that love and relationships are on a spectrum. And so this is part of that spectrum. Like emotional bandwidth is real. And it's like the idea that I was trying to make was that like in all of these things, you can't automate
Case by case.
love. You can't automate vulnerability. And it takes those times to really build a relationship. All right. So,
Kev said.
yeah. So whether you're booked and busy or just avoiding your feelings about productivity, remember your heart doesn't come with PTO.
I like that.
And don't try to hit me up when you 87 talking about come on over here. I'm going to take you for everything you got, baby.
Now,
Dang, I'm 24. What you thought this was?
If y'all in this segment, get to Wally.
no, Wally,
7.
Wally, get your life.
I'm done with you.
Let's play this game.
Yes. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Wally, and welcome to a segment I like to call Get Your Life and Play the Game. So,
It's the voice. I'm sorry.
Was that Jennifer Lewis?
I was trying to hold out.
it could be anything, baby. Anything, baby. Honey
He started
child.
laughing.
That was an infomercial. Go ahead.
Our game today is called Be Animalistic.
Animalistic.
Yes. So here are the rules. Each host has been categorized by 3 spirit animals that most identify with their zodiac sign. Choose one spirit animal. Each spirit animal is identified through the areas of love, sex, and relationships. I will share the characteristics, and you guys tell me why you do or do not identify using a real life scenario. Okay. I know.
You're going to have
we
to
get
walk
it?
me through that. That was a lot.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
I'm just not going
All right,
first.
yeah. Meech got it. So we're going,
think I understand.
just had a birthday, So Cancer. Cancer is the nurturer, the protector, the memory keeper. Interesting. So there are 3 animals: crab, wolf, turtle. Which one do you want to select?
Crab, wolf, or turtle?
Yeah.
Let's go with wolf.
Wolf. Oh, all right now. So for a wolf, for love, they are fiercely loyal, family, and pack oriented. What do you think about that?
I think it's very accurate. Definitely a loyal person. I feel like I got to be able to, trust people, and they got to be able to trust me, and I got to be able to stand on my word and receive that back. And then definitely, I think my own family. Like the family that I want to build, definitely that. And then the protector of like the friend groups and the close circles. I think that's a very relevant trait for me. Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to sex, it says you're wildly sensual when emotionally connected.
Definitely get better sex the more I like you. That's very true. Definitely you get more of an experience if I like you. Yeah.
Nah. So the last thing is relationship style. It says you're protective and needs emotional trust, and also can be territorial.
Yeah.
You see that?
You definitely got that.
No, that's true.
I've dated a few cancers, so all these things are correct.
Yeah, I
You a
think,
Cancer too?
No,
I think that as far as territorial, what's mine is mine, and that's just that. And then as far as like, what was the other trait? Right here. I thought,
territorial.
no, I just answered that one.
Oh.
One before that.
Needs emotional trust.
Yeah,
Protective.
as a Cancer, as a water sign, that emotional bandwidth that we just talked about, that's a very big deal. Like I gotta be able to lean on you in that area and you be stable. So that's a huge thing for me.
Cool. Going to Solomon, you're Sagittarius. It says the explorer, the philosopher, the flame. So for you, we have 3 animals: horse, falcon, the panther.
You got good ones.
What would you think most identifies with you?
I would say the panther.
Okay. For the panther, love, mysterious, and magnetic. Interesting. That's kind of vague a little bit, but
Magnetic.
What do you think
stuff is
about that?
drawn to you?
I would agree.
okay.
You shocked, Brian?
What mysterious things you were doing?
I guess only his partner knows.
I would say mysterious because I've often gotten the feedback that I'm like very private. I'm very guarded.
True.
And so, well, damn. Like, true. Very private, very guarded, and it takes a lot for me to let someone in. And it was mysterious and what?
Magnetic.
I am.
Well, damn.
Yes.
Damn.
Period.
All right, open.
Period.
Okay.
For sex, intensely primal and commanding. Ooh, what do you think about that?
Give an
I
aggressive
was-
bottom.
Not girl.
The labels, the titles and things.
I would say, yeah. What was the first one?
Intensely primal. That means you like to rip people's skin off.
Yeah, it's like a fight.
Yeah, it's like a
Both. I like that both ways. I am very big into sensory stimulation, and so
Big words.
sometimes you just need a rough.
Well, damn.
I agree.
yes. Tina Turner style.
No,
Oh
we
my
ain't say all
God.
that. Now, come on now. Come on now. We ain't gonna do
Oh
the
my
dead.
God.
Leave the dead alone.
Sorry.
Let the dead
Always
rest.
too soon for that. Okay.
Okay.
Relationship style.
Oh, Jesus.
Appears emotionally detached, but
Yes.
bonds through fire and intensity.
Yes.
Toxic.
It sounds toxic.
It is one of those things where, for me, I detach a lot from a lot of situations. I detach from, sometimes I just need to get away.
Yeah.
I've talked about being the strong friend where, most people don't check on me and I check on everybody else. But it's just one of those things where, in a relationship, I could be a little standoffish. I am super affectionate when I am in it, but when I'm not in it, then, well, that's not true. That's not true. Sometimes I'm not affectionate because I want to be handled. But then other times I am super affectionate when I'm like 10 tones down.
Stand on business.
So
Okay.
All right.
I like that. Mr. Leo. What did it say?
That's me.
Kevin, you wish. Or Kevin, you wish.
Say,
What he say?
You gotta read the comments.
Ooh, read the comments, y'all. Oh, not. Oh.
Can I read it? Because I'm gonna read it with the emoji.
okay.
The educated.
That's
He's
funny.
educated.
Great.
Mr. Leo, the performer, the royal, the radiant heart. Okay.
That's me.
Yeah.
Melanie Granger.
So 3 animals for you: lion, peacock, and phoenix. Which one would you prefer?
Lion.
Lion, of course.
Of course.
For love, they have the lion as loyal, proud, and romantic to the core.
That's me.
Okay. I can see it.
That's me.
Yeah. For sex, confident, passionate, and performative.
Thought you swing on the ceiling.
There's the swing.
The answer is yes. D, all of the above.
Thank you.
You have to give me a scenario for one of these.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
We got one more coming though.
So, I'm lost.
Okay.
I am lost.
Relationship style. We'll go to the next one. Maybe you'll. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Needs admiration and devotion. Gives generously in return.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me to the core, and I feel like this. If you are part of me, then you share in me. You share in the.
In you.
Yes, in me.
You like you're a part of
With
his
the right
being.
lube, though, right?
Lube sponsors. If you're out there.
Okay.
Lay it low and spread it wide.
Go, Randall.
But no, like I am like, for me, my community is me. I am my community. So I feel like if I'm pouring into my community, if I'm giving generously to my community, then when I need, then my community will pour generously into me.
I like that.
And so that is the ecosystem that like I desire in life. That like I would love to be able to live and work and all of that off of just community.
Yeah.
And so in a relationship, like it's the same way. It's like I give generously to my partner, whether it be time, affection, sex, love, like what you need, I got you. Because I know that there are times where it's like, all right, you know what? I'm taking 80% today, and you only get 20%. So yeah, that
when the
that
lion
is-
needs, the lion needs.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking lion, so
All right.
girl.
They ain't do it for me.
Mr. Capricorn.
That is me. I am the first.
The strategist, the builder, the loyal realist. So we have 3 animals, mountain goat, and we have, again, panther. Interesting. Also, elephant. So
I'm going to
choose
say mountain goat. That's what I'm going to go with.
okay. For the mountain goat, love, it takes time, but climbs steadily towards devotion.
That is truly me. I don't know if it's toxic or not. I make it hard for you get into my circle, like get past my heart, because I feel like once you're in my heart, you're in my heart.
Yeah.
So I have this hard ass exterior. If you get through that shit, you a good person.
Let me see your heart exterior.
Not you a good person. That better be your moves that
That's it.
That was the Butch Queen coming out.
crazy.
That was.
I'm glad we got it right this time. Okay.
What's
Sorry. For sex, grounded and intense, powerfully sensual beneath a composed surface.
That is very much true.
Okay.
You be composed, friend.
Composed.
Purged.
Does that
Perched. Wow.
Composed. What else you said?
Composed.
not Pillow Princess?
Oh no, that ain't me.
Powerfully sensual beneath a composed surface.
Okay.
That was the phrase.
I agree
yes.
with that.
For your relationship style, it says long-term, legacy-focused, emotionally cautious.
Damn, that is truly me.
Okay.
I look for legacy.
All right, legacy. What
Honestly,
legacy you
like
build?
when I date you, I have to see a future with you. Honestly, like,
I agree.
not saying it has to be a perfect future, but if I'm really going to devote my time into something and I don't see nothing from it, like, nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to do mine. So I am a Pisces, the dreamer, the empath, the muse. I have 3 animals: dolphin, deer, and owl. So I'm gonna select the deer.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I said
knew
the same
you
thing in
would.
my
I
head.
thought you were going to say dolphin. No
I thought you were
shade.
going to say deer. I thought
Okay.
in my head.
The dolphin, the deer, or the owl?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I like those animals.
Yeah, those are interesting. The owl, no, I can't be up in the trees. No, I'm good.
You don't like heights.
It's just, the owls, they just be creepy. They just be sitting there creepy. I can't do that. So I'm the deer. So for love, gentle, vulnerable, seeks safety and tenderness. Yes, I will say that. Vulnerability takes time with me, I would say, but I am generally gentle. I'll consider your emotions to an extent, but you will hear my mouth.
You will hear my mouth.
Yeah, you will hear my mouth. I do seek safety and tenderness. Like if I'm safe with you, you're safe with me first, and vice versa. So that safety has to be established. For sex, it says sensual with soft eroticism. Interesting. Okay. Emotional safety unlocks passion. Yes. So I have to be emotionally safe to do anything sexually with you. I would say that I can do baseline sexual stuff like, yeah, a little sucky, kissy, whatever. We can do that. But
Wait, what you be doing?
just a little,
A little sucky, sucky,
A little what?
we can do a little,
yeah.
we can do a little that, but there's different levels to this thing. So, to get to the deeper levels, I really do have to have an emotional connection. So
So the first hole, not the second.
Or the third?
Damn. I was not ready for that.
I feel like it could be 5 levels,
There's a lot going on.
But for my relationship
Pass the yellow
style,
ball on the deck.
needs protection and emotional validation, avoids conflict. I'm not necessarily like a conflict-driven person, but I can be if I'm pushed. Protection and emotional validation is important for me.
I can see you being very confrontational.
Really? Oh my God.
And I'm not going to say confrontation. I would say problematic.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
Damn.
Wait a minute. That escalated.
At the ledge, jump off.
Damn. I'm just from Philly, y'all. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm really a nice person.
I agree.
I would say from that night that she was aggressive.
When?
Oh, when y'all went to the little party. Y'all went to the little party. Okay.
Well, aggression was called for that night.
I said, you know what? You ain't scared. Say what you want, though. I liked it about you.
Hey.
Like you was like, I want it. I was like, oh,
Big fact.
But it was from the moment you walked in.
He said, huh?
Really?
Yeah, I think that's just who you are or who you've become. It's like
Become.
I've seen you in two. Well, I don't know. I mean, I just seen you in 2 different scenarios out in public.
Yeah.
And like as soon as you walk in the door, it's like, "Hi, I'm Wally."
yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You want to have a good time.
I mean,
you're gonna have a good time. And I don't think it's a good thing. Some people go places and be like, you're gonna make sure you have fun.
I'm gonna have a good time
Yeah.
regardless.
And I like that you acknowledge you just acknowledge people in the room. Like I don't do that.
I don't either.
Well,
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it, y'all.
Right, everything's acknowledge the people.
No, I'll walk in and say, "Hey, everybody, how you doing?" But Wally's like, "Hey,
yeah, that's not me.
hi."
I'm like, Wally's the ambassador.
You in the corner, talking to you. How you doing?
That's why, listen, I don't always go out, but when I go out, we out. Okay?
We outside tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this segment of Get Your Life and Play the Game. And let us know what your spirit animal is and what your zodiac sign is. Because, hey, why not? Let us know. But that is it for this segment. Solomon, what we got for the Menage a Trois?
If you are just tuning in, you are listening to and watching Open Relationship Podcast. And we are now at the segment of the Menage a Trois. For the last couple of weeks, we have been doing a segment on Talk Me Through It. And this week, we are going to kind of finish up this segment with a couple of questions. Okay. And this week, how do you handle moments when your needs or desires don't align with your partner's? Talk me through what that looks like.
I'll go. You're either gonna be with it, or I'm gonna be getting that need somewhere else.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, can we get a little more specific? Like, is this generally speaking, or are we
Generally speaking and sexually.
okay? All right, cool.
Sexually, again, for me, I don't. Let's just be honest.
Rodney's like, same.
Same thing. Like to me, and I don't know if it's they say this is like a true male trait, like whatever. But like, I don't associate sex with love. Like, because I have sex with me, I love you. It's just really just for the urge to get me off and go the fuck home. So if my partner is not willing to do that, we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna talk about it, and if it is what it is, and want to do what I need to do what I need to do. When it comes to like what's the second part now? I know it says sex or something else. Love. You want to love me how I want you to love me. That's non-negotiable. Now, sex is whatever, but you're going to treat me how I deserve to be treated. I'm not going to downplay that. I'm done.
You make sex with someone sound like a fleshlight.
Transaction.
Well, what he said the last episode about the nut.
Back in the drawer.
Toughy took off on
Barn
love with
and
your
umbrella.
You were just a nut.
All right.
No.
All right, Randall, what you got? How do you handle moments when your needs or desires don't align with your partner's?
So I think that my husband and I have a good enough relationship that when we we know what each other desire, and we sexually. We don't really have when we get to spaces like that, it's not difficult for us to resolve that. Let's go do this. Okay, cool. and that's just it. Like, if my partner doesn't feel like doing X, Y, or Z, okay, cool. Well, let's go do this. And whether you want to participate in that or whatever you want to participate in, it's easy enough for us to talk to each other about that.
So you just want your partner there, even though they're not going to participate.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that. It's just
okay.
I guess by now we just know each other, and we know, all right, well, if my husband says that he wants to go to a sex party, then that means that he wants the pleasure of a sex party.
What if you want to go that day though?
Then I don't have to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to go.
Okay.
If he wants to be tied up by somebody, then by all means. And I'll say that in reverse. Like if I want to be tied up, or if I want to play with ropes and stuff, then he might be like, well, yeah, nah.
I have good rope.
So y'all can decline
good
without
rope.
conflict.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. What he just said.
Y'all
said
can
it for
decline
me.
without conflict.
Yeah, we can decline.
That's beautiful.
It's not
I like
personal.
that.
Yeah, we can decline without conflict.
I like that.
Absolutely can decline without
Okay.
conflict. I think in love though, it's much more difficult. Because I feel like that's where like ego and like feelings and stuff like really get involved. And a lot to say what Rodney says, like loving someone is much more like it's much more intense, and you have, I feel like, much stronger requirements of this is how I want you to love me, and you're going to love me the way that I want to be loved. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna give you love back.
Exactly.
But you're going to attempt to love me the way that I want to be loved, and I believe that.
Okay.
Touch my back.
Yeah,
I'm a little different. I don't have a demand on how people love me. I think for me, it's more of let me see how you love me, and then let me decide. And I think that just makes it a little bit easier for me.
I like that.
As opposed to forcing someone to meet my needs, I can just look at what you are able to
force
provide.
is a very strong word, and I feel attacked.
you gotta want to love, yeah. It's not forced.
You take it however you want to. I said the word. I was talking about you technically,
You saying forced.
whatever.
I have never agreed with Rodney this much in my life.
Well, whatever. But for me and my house, it is more of like let me decide what I'm willing to accept. And if I notice that there's something that just doesn't gel with me, then I just easily say no. But I think that also goes into the first question, just speaking generally. I think my partner has a really, he masters his no. So, if there's something that I'm like, hey, for example, I was like, hey, do you want to go somewhere? He was like, no. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I just went by myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, initially, I was kind of like, I'm going by myself. But then I was like, damn, that gives me permission to use my no.
Yeah.
And it was kind of empowering because then I was like, damn, how many times have I just went along with something just because?
Yeah.
And here's this person that's just like, no, I don't want to do that. And I was like, well, damn.
I do like that.
That was
I like how
kinda
you
beautiful.
did that. Yeah.
But sexually, I mean, that's just different. I'm willing, so.
I'm willing.
I know
Willing and able. Able and
I
willing.
know that's
So
Cool. I think y'all gotta go next.
So, when you're talking about the power of no, like that's dope. Yeah.
I don't think we realize how powerful a no is. I think we often look at, I think everybody has preferences. And we often get into these conversations about rejection. Like I sit with clients all the time and they complain about getting rejected at work and relationships. And I'm like, but everybody has a no. Mm-hmm. You're not always going to be a yes. And just like someone else has a no, you have a no too. Like you've rejected people before as well.
Yeah.
And you don't have to always take it so personally.
Or you don't have to put a ball in that bucket.
Sure. If you only have 9 balls.
Yeah.
But some people have 10.
You don't have to put the ball in that bucket.
All right, Meech, Wally, what we got?
You going? Because I was just gonna say I don't agree. There's definitely times where I will literally expect you to do things because I like to do them, especially at the beginning of a relationship and you're trying to get to know me. I'm trying to get to know you. There's only so many opportunities you have to do that. So if you're not willing to do things that I like to do or want to do, that's like a little like, you don't really fuck with me that much. But I'm on the opposite side too. I think I'm more lenient on the love side versus the sexual side, just because I don't want to make this sound crazy to say, but I do think that I can love at a capacity that I don't think the majority of people I'll ever come across can master. But I think on the sexual side, people have more
Strongholds.
yeah, like people more adventurous on the sexual side than I've encountered on the love side. So I kind of compromise on the love side. So I'm kind of like Solomon a little bit. I'm not as passive, but I do like to see how people love and see how that makes me feel. But I do it per person. So I do like, how does this person show love and how do I feel when they show that love to me? And if like in the last situation, it was kind of like, oh, okay, I really don't feel love the way that they show love, but because I know that's what their intent is, I'm gonna receive it as that, even though it's not my preferred way of receiving it. So I kind of adjusted to that over time.
So, well, my approach isn't passive. It's more of acknowledging, like, if I understand that you don't have the capacity to do something, I walk away.
I think you learn that through being passive, though. You sit and watch it play back to you. Me, I come out and
you guys are coming
say,
from two different spaces of someone who's in a relationship and someone who's dating. Like, I think that, like, I think you're
saying
speaking.
I'm dating online is crazy. Just I was single.
Well, I'm sorry, saying single, dating. I meant dating. Well, shit, I don't even know now. Like dating people, dating.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
You don't want the people to know that you date.
He just said no. Goddamn.
I didn't say you was dating nobody.
I'm an asshole. Thank you.
No, but I think you are correct. We are coming from the same thing, just from two different angles. Yeah.
Like it's two different spaces. There's a.
Bitch, read the room.
I don't care.
I think you have to give that space though to each place because they're both valuable. Like when you are getting to know somebody, like I'm gonna do basket
I might go to
weaving
a baseball game with you, and I hate
go to a baseball game and you don't like baseball, or I might not be into video games and play video games.
I'll
with
pick
you.
up a joystick just because it's me and you playing. I don't know nothing about games.
But that's in dating. Like after that dating phase, like after dating.
Oh, after I got a claim on it.
Yeah, after it's yours, it hits different, and there's an understanding of like, hey, I know you don't like this. You know you don't like this. So
don't get too comfortable with me.
Go like, you know what? That's you. That's a bonus ball for them damn buckets.
I would say this though: if I really enjoy something, please don't come.
Wait, what?
Like,
Don't be a Debbie Downer.
yeah, like do not come. If I like enjoy doing this and you hate it, I just really not come.
Oh, I'm that guy.
Yeah,
like,
don't come.
I agree with that.
My
I'm that guy.
experience with my
No,
man.
and if I know I'm not as into it as you are, I'm not gonna try.
No.
And it's like I don't go to concerts. Like I don't like large crowds like that. And so like if you like going to concerts, I'm not the one.
Yeah. No.
Enjoy your concert.
Okay.
I like concerts and I like concerts, but then it's like oh God. My husband will go to any concert. Okay. Well, like if it's an artist, like he loves music that much. And sometimes I'm just like, who?
Okay.
I'm like, who is this? But then we end up going, and a lot of times like I have a good time, but it's like, ooh, you could have saved that ticket. Like you probably could have had an amazing time vibing out either by yourself or with your homegirl that is into this too.
That know the song.
So exercise your no.
Facts.
Exercise.
Yeah.
No.
All right, well, I don't know what I got to say.
For me, I really like what Solomon said. Let me see how you love, and I can see if I identify with it. Because the thing is about relationships, and when you're dating a new person and getting to know a different person, like they may unlock a different side of your love capacity that you've never experienced before. So it's like I'm open to that experience, but there's also some non-negotiables about, for me, it's like don't raise your voice at me or get like aggressive or like that confrontation is really not needed. I think we can resolve things in a different manner. So that's really my non-negotiable. I don't really do that. But as far as like sex, I feel like I'm open. But if you want to be like a cum dump for like 50 people, like, baby, I think you need to explore love someone else. I just really, I don't.
People love it. The Riri be busy.
The Riri be busy.
The Riri be busy.
What's the Riri?
Okay.
What's the Riri?
I don't know that. What is it called? That place off of the extended stay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, we still live.
What are you talking about?
Promoting these whorehouses while we live is crazy.
Not my world, but
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that.
and I thought I knew some things, but
Kevin Kev says
clearly I don't.
if I need acts of service to feel loved and the partner shows love by giving gifts, I'm going to tell you I need acts of service. Then expect my partner to start acts of service. You know what?
Or
I think,
incorporate access service.
you know, I think we got. I think that's the problem with pop psychology and pop culture. We limited ourselves to these. What is it? The 5 love language, 4 love languages,
Five.
But there are so many different love languages, especially in different communities. And so, like, if you get around people who look like us, and you're with someone, and they're like, "Did you eat today?"
Yeah, care.
Oh, I love that.
Care about me.
Yeah, care about me.
Care about my stomach.
Do you need me to show up? You need me to handle something?
At that award thing, you want me to support you?
Yeah.
I love stuff like that because I was dating somebody that, you know, they bought backpacks for the both of us, but they weren't expensive. They were just from Amazon. They were $20, but I really appreciated that because it's like you address the need. Like, it doesn't have to be an expensive need. It's just like the need was addressed.
Yeah.
But I think there's so many different smaller or maybe even bigger love languages that we just don't talk about. And they fall into they don't always fall into these categories.
You know how Chicken Soup for the Soul had it for every different thing, like chicken soup for the black man, chicken soup for the pastor's wife soul.
What's
like,
up?
It's
Boy, please, whatever podcast. What's going on?
What's happening?
We need you here. We need you on the show.
He sure
need
do.
you here.
Yeah, he funny. Friend coming. He coming soon. Yeah.
But all right, that's all I got for the menage a trois. I am going to turn it over to Rodney so that we can talk about the letter.
All right, y'all. This is y'all favorite segment. Okay, this is called The Letter. All right. Okay. And you can send your letter in 2 ways. Thank you, Vanna White. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, you can go to email us at openrelationshippodcast. No, I said Vanna White. I said Gia White. God damn, I would do.
Did you say Gia White?
No, Vanna White.
But in my mind, I'm thinking Gio White. Like, 'cause he's sitting over there.
I didn't say that. No,
He's
I didn't
sitting over
say
there
that.
taking credit. Like, come on now.
No, I didn't.
I thought I heard Vanna. I thought I heard Vanna.
Yeah. So anyway, you
just got
can
older,
email
me or
us at
Randall?
openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com, or you go to our website at openrelationshippodcast.com, click contact us, send your letter. We are your uncles. We're here to give you advice. Again, this is advice. This is from our opinion through our lens. Not to have to agree with it. This is our viewpoint, right? Also, if you want to book Solomon, send me 10%, and I would then contact you over to Solomon. But the money had to go through. I take Zelle and cash only.
The letter.
All right.
I got
Talk
a
about this
question.
letter.
Can they DM one of us their letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, DM one of us your letter or open relationship.
Everybody ain't email.
Yeah, I'll take a letter.
Everybody
I'll take a letter, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
People like to do DM.
That's fine. I'll take whatever y'all got.
Yeah, we'll
I don't know about a one. No.
All right, let's go.
Since you put it that way. All right. The letter. Dear Open Podcast, y'all, I need help. And I knew this was the only safe space I could run to. First off, I love the show. Y'all feel like my messy cousins who I went to therapy and came back with boundaries. I like that. I read it one more time. Yeah, I feel like my messy cousins who went to therapy and came back with boundaries.
Period.
I really like that.
Period.
I'll take that. You
Take that.
So here's my dilemma. I'm in an open relationship, but baby, the only thing open lately has not been my man's mouth. Wait, hold on. Wait. I read it wrong. I'm in an open relationship, but baby, the only thing that's been open lately has been my man's mouth, telling all our business to his situationship. Wait. Ooh. I thought we had rules, but apparently his interpretation or discretion must be invisible ink. Am I being too sensitive, or is it fair to expect privacy even in the open setup? I'm not trying to be controlling, but I also didn't sign up to feel like a background character in my own relationship. Damn. Please help before I end up single and subscribe to y'all on a whole new emotional level. Love, a confused but loyal opener.
Listen.
Now he run his mouth to the fuck buddy.
That's an interesting one.
The advice was what? What should he do?
Yeah. No, who can I run to?
Who can I run to?
Kevin can't be ready.
Right on time.
I don't necessarily mind if my partner vents and has conversations. I think it's just a level that you don't pass, where it becomes where people could look at me crazy or talk about me crazy or look down on me or have a different view of our relationship. I think you can go too far. I respect transparency and honesty, but I think you still need to be a protector of the relationship, even in those moments where you are sharing. That's just my opinion.
What you're saying sounds like respect, right?
Yeah,
Like,
respect the relationship, even if you're upset,
respectful,
mad,
right?
whatever. Still respect it.
What if you deserve that? What if you deserve somebody telling? Like, what if it takes somebody telling your business or whatever it is? Because like the whole idea of transparency is cool. Like you.
What do you
need to
mean
have
deserve this?
Like it. What if it's
The look on your face is so concerned. It's third.
no. Like if you're hitting me. Like if you're hitting me, like no, I'm gonna tell somebody.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, you mean the accountability that comes with the transparency?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
like
learn the lesson. Okay.
yeah. So like again, like there are levels to it, but in some spaces there isn't that like, oh, there's this hard line of you don't talk about this to this person or that person. I think that there's like this idea of, okay, we're an open couple, we're transparent, but these are like, there are some things that are just simply sacred to our relationship. And I think that that's where, I mean, that is kind of where real intimacy lies also. It's like the things that, and it could be very, very private or just very weird things that you know about somebody by being with them.
I think I struggle with that topic because when you overshare, and like I said before, we wasn't raised on how to be with each other. I know for a fact in my personal life, it wasn't the act that why I'm not with a certain person. It was how it was handled. So when you step out there, it can be hard to pull that back. And sometimes you just don't have the ability to do that, to save the relationship, because they have overshared or overacted or overreacted. And now it's not even the act that you did that is hurtful. It's everything that came with it after.
For me, I understand the intimacy of a friendship. If you are talking to your friend about what's going on in our relationship, there's an intimacy in that bond that I may not have with you.
Yeah.
I will be in a relationship with you. I will be your partner. I will be your friend, but you need an outlet outside of me.
Facts.
I understand that. But if you are sharing our intimate stuff with someone who you fucking,
They think they got a one-up on me.
that's different. And so he identified a situation. Are you tapping me? Because what?
No. You're.
It's like a church wave. Like, go on, pastor.
No,
Yeah.
but like he's like telling our business to his situationship. And so if you are having intimate conversations about me to someone who you are sexually intimate with, there's a problem.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Because now y'all forming an actual relationship.
Yeah.
And so when you said that you feel like you're a background character in your own relationship, because you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, open it. We still love you. What's the advice though? What's the advice? Hurry,
I don't have advice.
Clean it up real quick. What we're saying is stand on business, stand up for yourself.
It's given like you want to be over there. Like, why are you doing all that talking?
Solomon took it out of my mouth. Friends is fine, but when you are talking about my shit to a person you're having sex with, babe, we're done.
If I walk in the room and another nigga got one up on me, I don't care how much I love you. It is a wrap.
We're done because now you have more than a sex with. Now you are like getting emotionally attached to this person, and I can't. I don't want to fight with
I don't like that word. We're done.
Y'all ain't just
That's a
fucking. You actually like him. You talk him. You're vulnerable. Yeah. He's a space for you.
But what if you know that Rodney's like black and white?
Yeah. Like we're gonna have a conversation. Now we're done. Like we're done. Like that's a.
So I will say,
I tell you, imagine invite nigga over, y'all having sex with, right? And nigga talk about well, why did you do this, bitch? Dude, can you imagine that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, who gave you the authority to think you come talk to me with me and my husband or whatever got going on? Then why the hell you talk to this bitch about what we got?
But what if it's like this? Like, hey, you know,
I don't care. You can be gentle.
Don't try to help me with nothing either. Don't try to help me with that.
What if this woman like, hey,
ain't no woman to woman.
Wait, was it woman to woman? Didn't she? Was it
woman to woman?
Didn't she take your man?
She did.
Oh,
and that's you took.
She was the cleanup lady. I say rather if it's a friend or the other side person, because we all gonna act out and speak out. Just don't let it come back to me.
See, that's what boy please whatever says.
So I don't know. I look at it this way as well. Like, say for instance, if this is a third, right? I feel like the third should know a little bit about your relationship and the dynamics.
Yeah, this ain't a third.
This is just a situation, just a fucking situation. Well, I don't know. I mean, it was very vague how it was explained, but
it sounds like it's an emotional connection too.
Yeah, it is an emotional connection. So I would say they should know something about your relationship, but they should not know all of it, and that your partner should not be venting with this person. Like, if that's the case. Crazy. And I guess my other question is, how'd you find out?
And why you still there?
Oh man, I gotta defend this because niggas be going to strip clubs and they be venting to these strippers. Okay, like the strippers be knowing all the business.
Yeah. I mean,
and they be venting.
Who else men gonna talk to?
But strippers trained to get that conversation in. Yeah, they be like, "Hey, baby,
how you feeling, baby?
How wifey doing?"
Yeah.
But all right, y'all, we gotta go though because this is it, and this is the letter. And if you want more screen time, we need more what? Money, okay? So make sure y'all get more money. We can buy more screen time, okay? We going over. Yeah. All right, Solomon. Well, thank you. Oh, wait, hold on, letter. I hope you got your answer. You know, it was a good letter. Good letter.
That was a really good letter.
It was.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. Thank you. We support it. Thank you.
Get out.
Thank you for joining the five of us as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions.
See you next week.
Bye, y'all.